I cannot imagine being a Manchester United fan right now.
Really?
He must be going through a lot. Sorry my brother. Amorim is not doing well.
I support Bayern Munich.
I support
Bayern Munich.
Well.
Sorry, my brother.
I support Bayern Munich.
I mean, Amorim was the problem. Formation, maybe Amorim was right. Formation is not the problem.
I mean,
change to back four, we will do well. They are changed to back four in the last 2 games now.
You had one.
I mean, Fletcher said.
See, me, I consider a draw at home. A draw against Burnley.
A loss.
You draw against Burnley in the current Premier League season. You can as well count it as a loss. So they have lost 2.
Fletcher said something against after the match. He said the players are fragile, and this is not the first time coaches are even saying it. The players are fragile. I think Ten Hag said it. Amorim said it. Now Fletcher is saying the same thing.
And find better for them now.
But then let's talk about what happened, what went wrong. I mean, are you sure that Manchester United should go to Italy right now? But it feels like for Manchester United, the season is over. I mean,
it's already over already. 40 matches.
Just 40 matches.
Just 40 matches.
That's.
And this is over in January.
That's an extraordinarily horrible season.
I think if you look.
I've already called last year disaster season. I don't know what to call this season.
Last year said United fans suffered.
3rd round of the FA Cup, 3rd round of the Carabao Cup, no European football, still struggling in the Premier League.
Well, Amorim said something like he said United fans that they suffered last season. I don't know what we call this season, if it's suffering or
this torture.
This one are torture. Well, for United, I think it's also the case of if you don't take your chances, your opponent will take their chance. I think that's the case. If you looked at the I think first 5 minutes, they had 2 good chances.
A couple of really close, clear-cut chances.
And they didn't take it. So,
and starting off finishing. But Kobe played yesterday. Butcher played. Lisandro Martinez was also there. And Lacy, even when Lacy came, Lacy were shouting Lacy against Burnley. Lacy is the
new Saka.
And this Barcelona guy now.
New
Yama, everything just.
I'm
pitying my.
No. I'm actually not a Man U fan. I'm not a Man U fan. I'm not a Man U fan. I'm not a Man U fan.
But seriously, I mean, sometimes you look at such a game and tell yourself, it didn't look like it was such a bad performance.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad performance.
Defensively, maybe you should never think of partnering Yoro
and the Butcher together.
Because I felt like even the defense wouldn't have been that
open. Yeah, for the second goal, it was open. Yeah.
And Yoro, see, and that's the reason why sometimes all these hype players, I don't like. Yoro was gotten for 60 million. Everyone was gotten for 3.5 million.
But then,
Evan was a gift to you.
It is Evan that is doing well, and Yoro is looking like a disaster.
But then, for Yoro at the beginning of the season, it started very well.
Yeah, he did.
But then, all of a sudden, he went back to the bench. No, he went back to the bench.
Well, wasn't that he went back to the bench, or the performance started dropping and he got dropped?
No, I think it's that after Maguire came, after the injuries that happened, and Maguire came back.
Yeah,
he got benched again. Got benched, and after that, I mean, for a player that is doing very well and he gets benched.
Are these the fragile players that Fletcher was talking about?
I mean, it's part of the issue. You can't
undo rejection. Once you are doing well and you get benched for 2 games, you start feeling sorry for yourself. Your performance drops.
And then if you look at it, he started having bad performances. I think the performance again, the penalty he had against Crystal Palace, and then he had 1 game again. He had bad performances, and then I think feels like performances after performances, he keeps making mistakes here and there, and that's the issue. If you don't have the mental fortitude to play because for United team, for playing for United, the media will always be on you. Everyone will be on you. The spotlight will be on you, and you're a player that you bought for I think 60 something million. That definitely questions will be asked.
62,
questions will be asked. Spotlight will be on you, and if you are not doing very well, the media will be on. The media will talk about it.
Okay, today, but let's talk about something good that has come out of all this hula baloo. Benjamin Sesko is better than Gokorex. 3 goals in 2 games. Manchester United striker is finally getting goals.
football is a what?
Koli,
Let me ask you some questions. Please,
at least one good thing has come. One good thing has come out of this.
You can ask now.
Sesko is
an individual game or a team game?
But Sesko is
no, I'm asking a question. I'm not. Yes, Sesko is on now. It's a team game. Okay. So Sesko is in form right now, but where is Manchester United?
But we are talking about
this war between Manchester United fans and Arsenal fans concerning Sesko and Gyökeres, because it was Sesko that Arsenal wanted at first, and then later they said no.
They wanted Gyökeres.
Gyökeres was the
next best after sliced bread.
It was the matured and solid striker.
Yes, it's nice.
Sesko is just a beginner.
Upcoming.
Gyökeres is a backup striker for us.
Wow. Wait. 72 million a backup striker.
The last big game that Arsenal played, which is Liverpool.
Yeah.
Who started?
And Havertz just entered against Portsmouth now. Havertz just got.
See, Havertz is here to start again for Arsenal this season.
You can't.
The starting striker that we know.
Until
proven otherwise.
You have what my coach said after the match. You have what my coach said after the match.
Up to 19 matches.
What Arteta said after the match.
We played up to 19 matches.
Havertz played. The runnings he was making.
You played up to 19. You played up to 19 matches in the league.
The first choice striker.
But wait, why is it always Arsenal? When Greenwood was in form, Greenwood against Saka. Greenwood is better than Saka. Greenwood Opano. Foden came. No, Rashford. It started with Rashford safe. Foden came. Foden against Saka. Then Bruno Fernandes.
Why would
Fernandes came back and started picking from at that time, we were saying Bruno Fernandes versus Odegaard. Why is always Arsenal?
I mean, even Odegaard
and João Pedro.
At least
you bought.
No, but Arsenal did not want to buy Sesko. Neither did Manchester United.
Chelsea don't want to buy Sesko.
Because
let's start from the back.
This still feels like a swap.
It's not only Gyökeres.
Manchester United wanted
Gyökeres is not the only striker.
Arsenal wanted Sesko.
Okay, I understand your point.
Destiny swap.
There's like a cross multiplication.
Yeah.
But what I'm to tell you now is Gyökeres was not the only striker that was supported to the Premier League this season. Didn't perform. Isaac was a Premier League proven striker, was post for 120.
Isaac is injured.
I'm telling you.
Isaac is injured.
Let's talk football. Before he got injured, Isaac wasn't performing. So if we are to talk about the strikers that were both that are performing, that are really trying, we talk about Watamade, and we talk about Ekitike. I think those are the only two. Sesko underperformed. Even till now.
He's underperforming. He
has scored 3 goals in 2 games.
Yeah, he doesn't take penalties.
Underperforming.
No, like
overall game. I'm not talking about the last game. How many games has he played this season? How many goals does he have? Let's talk
Has Sesko not been injured? Has he not been injured this season?
If we check,
has he not been injured this season?
15 games this season. With how many goals?
And he has like maybe 5 or 8.
We're going 5 to 5 6 7. Let's 5 6 7. Yes, 5 6 7.
João Pedro is also there. Bought for I think 60 million.
No, you said it yourself one day that João Pedro is not a number 9. You said it yourself. You said it yourself. You said it yourself. He's not a number 9.
The two of them cannot even serve as one. Combine them together. So you're not talking about Gyökeres. And as a matter of fact, Gyökeres team is a successful team. We are having our success.
But okay, part of this success and Gyökeres is not delivering goals.
It's part of the
Is he delivering goals?
No,
wait. I'm calm.
Thank you.
His own contribution to success was supposed to score goals.
Thank you. That was the plan A. But now the plan is not working. We are switching to plan B now. Gyökeres now. What we are using Gyökeres for is to create space now.
Oh,
that's plan B. Thank you. Very nice. So, and if you don't like it, that's your problem. We will like it. Because as a matter of fact, we are leading the Premier League table with 6 points. We are leading the Champions League table. And Gyökeres is part of the team that has achieved this. Arsenal only lost 2 matches in the first half of the season.
Okay, let's get back to what we're talking about.
And Gyökeres was part of the team.
Sesko is calling. What do you think?
Yes, well, all thanks to Bruno Fernandes. That's just you see. Let me tell you the difference between
truly.
Yes, no, that's what I want to say. Forget joke and everything. The difference between Sesko and Gyökeres is Bruno Fernandes.
Pushing, and one of the reasons.
Let's be honest with ourselves.
I mean, 600 years.
If you watch,
for playing Bruno Fernandes.
I watched an edited clip of Bruno Fernandes and Sesko movement against Burnley. Bruno Fernandes at some point, I think 3 or 4 times, correcting Sesko at the first half. Wrong. once Bruno is having the ball, I watched this video. He's not looking at any other players.
Look for
He was
Sesko.
looking for Sesko. Sesko wasn't making the run until he's got that goal. I think first half, I think it was 4 times. Bruno was telling him, make that run. Once he collected the ball, he was looking out for him. Arsenal's AMF. So let's talk about Odegaard. He's not making such a decision. Once Odegaard is serving the side passes
To Saka.
to either to Saka or to Rice or to.
All right.
So that's just the
Because
difference.
of time, let's talk about the future now, because they are going to fire 2 managers in the space of 2 weeks eventually. No, but this one will not be fired. They'll just ask him to go back to status quo, you know. But then, what's the way forward for Manchester United right now? They said this caretaker that we are looking forward to interim. At Manchester United, we keep looking for words, you know. This caretaker manager, an interim manager will come in. We were hearing Ole before. Now we're hearing that it could be Carrick.
Well, honestly,
Can Carrick carry Manchester United into top 4?
Carrick.
Can he carry Man U
into top 4.
Into top 4.
Well,
Yes,
they are
it will
not.
be a disaster. It will be a complete disaster. Manchester, this is the only thing that
Wait,
is left
let's-
for Manchester. Wait, this is the only thing that is left for
Let's
Manchester
talk about
United.
top 4.
This is the
Arsenal is in the top
This is the only thing that is left for Manchester United.
Yeah,
And they don't have
definitely.
any other tournament. See, every other team that is running for this top 4, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, all of them still have 4 tournaments. Liverpool is out of the EFL Cup.
Yeah, they are playing.
Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Newcastle.
Newcastle is out of EFL.
Okay, at least Newcastle, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City are still in the EFL Cup, and then the remaining 3 are still. The remaining are still in at least 3 tournaments.
3 tournaments, yeah.
It's only Manchester United that is playing 1. Is that not supposed to be an advantage? So how can you say that the team that doesn't have anything to think about for this team?
Well,
Arsenal is still thinking about this
Champions League. I think about Carabao Cup, FA Cup.
Even Chelsea is still thinking about Champions League, still thinking about Carabao Cup. How can you say?
Putting respect to Arsenal.
Honestly,
Okay, Arsenal is not in this WhatsApp group. They are in the group on their own. Are you satisfied? So can Carrick once again carry Manchester United to top 4?
United fans are suffering this season. I won't lie. They've been suffering from last season as well. But then, if you look at Carrick, it's difficult to analyze actually. But then, if you look at it, he came to United at some point and he did very well.
He worked when Ole was the manager.
And I don't know why he was sacked.
Kieran McKenna were his assistant.
I don't know why he was sacked that time, because that time he played 3 matches.
Well, it's not about sack. I think it was more like the interim.
Kai became
The interim
interim
manager.
until
Yeah.
they appointed Ragnick.
And he played 3 matches: Arsenal, Chelsea, and I think Villarreal with
Yeah,
champions.
he won
I think
two-
he won
he
2.
drew- he
He
won
drew
2.
Chelsea, he won Arsenal,
And won
and
Villarreal.
won Villarreal, and he was still sent
They
off.
brought him for
And they still
2-2.
brought- yes,
They let him
4-2.
go and bought him for 2-2.
Ragnick. But look, though I'm not a Manchester United fan, but looking at the position of Manchester United right now, and tactically speaking, it's a very difficult task.
Can you trust Carrick with this team?
That's what I'm saying.
And ask him to make at
A
least
top 4, even
or maybe a top 5.
Let's not forget his first test
that-
to be against Pep Guardiola.
And the second test will be against Arteta.
Oh wow!
The next 2 games of Manchester United
Oh,
is Man
wow.
City and Arsenal.
No, you can. No, Man City, you are
You know what? You know what? Rodri is back. They don't
Well, for Man City, they'll be playing at Old Trafford, so maybe the ginger.
Yes,
and
the
he
ginger.
won't have an excuse. He will have the complement of his full team.
Yes.
Mbemo is back, Ahmad
Ahmad
is
is
back,
back.
only Mazraoui, maybe even by that time.
Mazraoui is not even in the level. Let's be honest.
Maybe by
Mazraoui is
that
not even
time,
in the
Nigeria will have,
Mazraoui is not even in the level now.
So he has full complement of his attack. So you cannot say it's because Mbemo is not around. Then he will have against Manchester City and Arsenal. He will have
The full complement of his
Can
attack.
you trust Carrick to do something?
Well, right now, I can't really trust Carrick to actually. But if it's to make top 4,
So if
Definitely.
you don't trust Carrick, it means your season is over.
well, I'm not United. I'm in Bayern Munich. I support Bayern Munich actually. No, actually, I support Bayern Munich. Maybe because Bayern wears red. Maybe because Bayern wears red. Yeah, that's why I think I support United. But then I support Bayern Munich.
Evidence take that, though.
I don't know what you're talking about. But if you look at Carrick and Manchester United, well, it's a really dicey one. It's a funny one. But then his first stint at United, he kind of did very well. kind of steady the ship. I think that's what they want him to do right now. To come and steady the ship till
3
they
games
probably
is different from
From
18.
a whole
18
season,
games.
so half season, sure.
Yeah, so I just feel if he steadies the ship very well, he gets his formation right, he gets the players right, he gets the personnel right, then and the tactics get well to the players faster. I feel the United should do very well to actually make the top 4.
I think top 4 is it looks like an impossible mission, like mission impossible. And the reason being, even Liam Rosen that just came into Chelsea, and we know if we talk about potential, Chelsea has more potential than Manchester United right now. I think part of his contract was also top 4. If you look at the way he was agitating for the win against Fulham, that day, he was at the stand, he was looking for that goal. He was because he knows that 3 point matters.
Yeah.
So now Manchester United, number 1, transferring from 3-4-3 to like 4-3-3 formation, 3-4-3 that they have played for more than a season, back to 4-3-3. That one is there, giving them a very strong big team mentality, giving them the winning mentality back, imbibing it into them. That one is another case entirely, because if you look at Man U, it's not as if the skillful players, it's not as if the talent is not there, but the mentality is out. The guys with the mentality, even the guys that have the likes of Casemiro, Lisandro Martinez and other guys that do have strong mentality initially, those guys are the fire in them has dropped. So I believe Man U season is over.
Well, another disaster season for Manchester United. Another waste. 10 managers after Sir Alex Ferguson down the line. Manchester United is still nowhere near
I think
getting their bearings.
I think when Man U get to 24 elders, now you've appointed the 12th elder. So when you get to 24, I think we should be able to lift that course. Because
See, I'm looking at it.
yes, now this is repercussion time. Now, everything you did to us during Ferguson era, that Ferguson will be doing like this to the ref, and then pin. You think say he's
Well, it is what it is for Manchester United right now. But then, let us know what's next for Manchester United, and what do you think would be the best finish for Manchester United this season? Let's say in the Premier League. I mean, there's no other tournament now. So, what would be the best finish?
probably qualification for conference.
Don't say anything to them. I'm talking to our viewers. So, viewers, what do you think would be the best finish for Manchester United this season? Let us know.